Well, that was a great show. Let me see what other YouTubes think about the show. And what the? This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Today, we're going to talk about the Xbox Showcase and the state of video game news today. Well, guys, things always change throughout the years. And some things have changed for the better, and some things change for the worst. And, throughout the years, this is one thing that plagues the video game industry. And even though it's great that we have people being able to comment on video games and, talk about and share experience, all that, that's great. But there's a certain section of YouTube that actually is a business, right? They don't really care as much about the games as they do about making money on the internet. It's clickbait 24/7. That's how they earn a living. That can be good, that can be bad. It's good in the fact that we can get news out right away. When it comes to reporting serious things, maybe just going over news superficially is okay, but if you ever have to delve deep into a subject, YouTube sometimes is not the best place to go overall, and simply because the more popular videos that pop up when you research a particular subject are the ones that get the most clicks, and the ones that get the most clicks are usually the more negative ones, right? And something you can see clearly here with this Xbox Series X showcase that they had. Now, why do I say that? Because all the major YouTubes missed it. I've seen it on print media. At least the majority of people that I see in the platform made their videos negative, specifically to get clicks first, and they might have a few good comments, but the video was negative, right? And what Xbox didn't do and what they didn't show, yada yada yada, and they really missed the big picture of what this was. Like I said before, the cloud wars have already started, and the major dominant force is going to be Xbox, the Xbox platform, and this is specifically what this was about, and this is what they really missed. Xbox is not here to sell you another box. They're not here to sell you another gaming system. Xbox next generation system is the Game Pass. That is it. That's what just goes right over their head. Back in the day, we had dreams, real big dreams, right? When it came to the Sega channel, the Game Pass is what we thought the Sega channel was going to be. You would download games on your game system through cable. It was basically a channel, another channel on our cable system. This is what Game Pass is going to become. It's going to be like a cable channel where you tune in to watch your favorite video games or play your favorite video games in this case. And you can watch it anywhere. You can watch it on your console, on your PC, on your phone. It's a different archetype. It's a completely different archetype. And what Xbox did here, and what all the major YouTubers that I saw missed, was that. They were talking about graphics and how they didn't show this, that, or the other, or what in this showcase graphically would make you buy an Xbox as opposed to a PS5. Now, I think both platforms are going to be important, because I think Japanese companies, Japanese developers, no matter what, simply because of the pride of the Japanese, are going to support the PS5 heavily, and there's going to be a lot of exclusives on the PS5 simply because they're in Japan, and that's the first place they're going to gravitate to. But with that said, what Xbox did here was launch a system in a way that's never been launched before. And more than anything, they're launching the platform of the Game Pass. All the games you saw there are going to be available day one on the Game Pass. Meaning that all you have to pay, let's say you have the Game Pass Ultimate, you go, for the whole ball of wax. You're going to buy a console and you're going to pay $15 extra for the Game Pass for that first month. So on day one, just buying the console, you have access to over 100 games, 20 of which, or so you're going to get either now or eventually that are going to be AAA games for $15 a month. You're looking at that as opposed to $70 a game for the PlayStation. Now, I'm not saying the games are too expensive. I think that relative to what inflation has been, and since I was growing up, games are basically still the same price. So they need to go up because the costs of making a game have go up. The profits have actually gone down per game. And that's why you see so many microtransactions and other things companies do when a game doesn't, sell well, or they think it's going to sell well, so they want to get every single last bit out of the game. So this is a different form of entertainment. If you're a parent, right, are you going to buy a dedicated machine, say the PS5, right, and you have a young kid that wants a video game console, and they're begging for the PS5, but you're on a budget and you're looking at spending $500 plus a game for PS5 will put you into $600. Or you can buy the entry-level Xbox system, right? Entry-level Xbox system with a Game Pass. And the entry-level Game Box system is rumored to be at $299. You're looking at $315. You're looking at 50% less just about. That's a big, big jump. Here's number two. What if you just don't buy the Xbox? Most people have a computer at home. Most people have tablets. Most people have cell phones. What if the parent just spends the $15 and just gives them a Game Pass? They can play Fortnite. They can play, whatever. And now that they're eliminating the live, where, when you have the Xbox Game Pass, you're basically going to be able to play with your friends online for no extra charge. What is the incentive, right? When you have Sony, that's a company that's famous for trying to suck your money out. Remember the PS3 debacle? Yeah, I mean, it's a game changer. It's not a game changer as far as console to console. It's a game changer that the platform just changed because the console doesn't matter. And that's what these guys were concentrated on. Oh, this console doesn't do this, it didn't show that, it didn't show the other. Now you have Xbox with a bunch of exclusive game studios. You're looking at Fable coming out exclusive for the Xbox service. Well, let's say you own a PlayStation and you want to play Fable. Are you going to are you going to buy an Xbox, or are you just going to subscribe to the Xbox service? That's what you're going to do. If you own a Switch and you want to play any of these games that are going to be exclusive to this platform, what are you going to do? Buy an Xbox Series X, spend $500 because it's backward compatible and all that stuff? No, you're going to buy the service and play it on your laptop or play it on wherever, especially when the X Cloud comes out. That's what was missing, from a lot of these conversations, and that's why this clickbait era that we live in, where everything has to be negative just so you can get views and things like that, does a disservice to getting information quickly. There's all kinds of YouTube channels and this and that and the other, and I'm not talking about anybody in particular. Everybody's trying to make a living out there. More power to them. But when your business is not to inform, rather to get views, that is when that infrastructure fails, because all they really want is for you to click on their channel and watch something because you said something outrageous or something really negative, as opposed to informing people of maybe something a little bit deeper, something that's below the surface. But those are just the rantings of an old guy, guys. Those are just my thoughts. But, you know, I really like what they're doing. I am going to get both systems. I don't know. Well, I'm getting the Xbox first, simply because of the amount of games I'm going to be able to play on the Series X. But I don't know. I might have to buy the PS5 first, because the demand is going to be so high that, you know, I mean, it's just going to be crazy. So let's see what happens. All right, guys, that was a real quick video for Saturday. I'm working on another video, and that's what you're watching on screen. Go them girls. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click the notification bell, and remember, never be afraid to be happy. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.